to Woodbridge. I want to welcome some of our distinguished guests. We have Commissioner Marlene Caridi here, who's Assemblyman John McKeon we believe is still coming, but he must have, once he sees the building, he sees the sign, he'll find us. Then we have the Mayor of Woodbridge, John McCormick. He's here. We have Nancy Drummond, Councilwoman in the First Ward. I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. Would you like to sit up in one of these like front distinguished people? Feel free. Caroline Ehrlich is here. And Director of Planning and Development, Marta Levsky. So thanks for our guests, some of whom have agreed to speak in just a little bit. Also, I'd like to welcome the Board of Directors for Plymouth Rock Management Company of New Jersey, starting with Hal Baldoff, who's the Chairman of the Board. Don Bryan, who's the Director. Neil Jacey. Mike Johnston. And Norm Rosenthal. It's an honor to have all of you here today as well. And I'm Jerry Wilson. I'm the President and CEO of the Plymouth Rock Management Company of New Jersey. This is what I look like the other 364 days of the year, when I'm not wearing a suit and my hair is not as gray. All right, so I thought I'd share with you just a few things about Plymouth Rock before we invite our distinguished guests to speak. First of all, Plymouth Rock was founded in 1982 by Jim Stone. Jim Stone's a pretty impressive guy. He taught economics at Harvard. He was the chairman of the Commodities Exchange Commission under President Jimmy Carter. He was the commissioner of insurance in Massachusetts, and they started Plymouth Rock. And if he hadn't, we'd all be doing something else right this minute. Our focus at Plymouth Rock is on auto and home insurance. We entered Massachusetts at the outset in 1982, then New Hampshire in 91, New Jersey in 92, led by Hal Baldoff, Connecticut in 2002, Pennsylvania fairly recently, 2017, and New York just last year. So it's been a wild ride. In 2018, we had premiums of $1.35 billion, which we're pretty proud of. We're rated A- by AM Best, and we have a strong history of growth, both organic and through acquisition. And we're active in our communities. We have a foundation called the Plymouth Rock Foundation, which is very active in charitable causes. And then in New Jersey in particular, we kind of adopted the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, where we're, I think, pretty much every year the largest contributor at their fundraising events. I'd like to invite our distinguished guests and our board members and Hal to come up, and someone has the ribbon. There's the ribbon. Maybe we have the ribbon and the scissors.
Good afternoon. Before I begin, I want to say hello to some of my colleagues from the Assembly. John, always good to see you. It's been a while. Mayor, good to see you as well, our dignitaries from the municipality. And of course, Plymouth Rock was very smart in having some of our former colleagues from Dobie here, Commissioner Jacey, and of course, our former director, Don, I'm sorry. So first off, it's a pleasure for me to be here to celebrate this grand opening. I have to say, the letters came up at the right time, because I drive on the Turnpike every day going down south and coming back up north. And it was nice the other day when I looked up and I saw Plymouth Rock on the building. So congratulations. And congratulations for staying here in New Jersey, especially in Woodbridge. It's a town that is growing. Mayor, I'm impressed. It's always always a good sign when you've outgrown your space, and in this particular case, apparently you seem to have outgrown 2 spaces, Red Bank and Berkeley Heights, so that's excellent. And that's excellent for the community and for the residents of New Jersey. On behalf of DOBI, the Department of Banking and Insurance, and of course on behalf of our governor, Governor Murphy, we congratulate you on your new home. This is a new space that will enhance the work environment for all of you. I got to see the desk going up and down, and I got to see the floor plan, and I have to say, it's an area that inspires, and I think that it will help you to be more creative when you're producing or coming up with products for your clientele. As many of you know, and as my former colleagues here know, the mission of DOBI is to regulate the insurance industry, to help them, promote them, financial stability, efficiency, and of course, growth. And Governor Murphy and his administration has made it their mission to ensure that New Jersey continues to grow economically. And this is done by supporting our industries here in New Jersey, as well as supporting our residents of New Jersey. So today, we're commemorating the important step that Plymouth Rock has taken in its growth of this particular company. You're investing not just in your company, you're investing in the municipality, you're investing in the state of New Jersey, and more importantly, you're investing in the hundreds of thousands of residents of this state that you service with auto and with homeowners insurance. Thank you for being part of New Jersey's growth. Thank you for your contribution, and thank you for the sensitivity that you have with your customers. And the reason I say that is because I'm aware of what Plymouth Rock did shortly during the federal shutdown. And at the time, we at DOBI recognized that we needed to assist the residents of New Jersey, and we issued a bulletin encouraging all of the entities that we regulated to help the individuals that were employed by the federal government during that difficult period of time. And I'm very much aware that Plymouth Rock stood with their customers and made a point of reaching out to the customers that worked and the federal government during this trying time to help them. So thank you very much. It is not only being a good corporate neighbor, it is being responsible to your customers. And as the commissioner of DOBI, I do appreciate that. So again, I want to thank you all for having me here. I want to congratulate you on this exciting time for you. I mean, of course, if I had started here, I'd be playing with the machines too that you have. So I would have been one of those employees watching the desk go up and watching the desk go down. But again, I wish you all the best here. I congratulate you, and I wish you lots of luck with your new location. New Jersey is very fortunate to have you as part of the family. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Our next speaker is Assemblyman John McKeon. He also is the chair of the New Jersey General Assembly Financial Institutions Insurance Committee, which is relevant for our kind of business. He's from the 27th Legislative District, which is my home district. Welcome.
Jerry, thank you so much. Commissioner, as you mentioned, that we're so proud that they're here in New Jersey. This company does business in 5 other states. So that makes the choice even that much more special, and just pleased about that. Mayor Mack, I was on my way up from budget hearings, so something you participated in just a little bit as our former state treasurer a couple governors ago. And I did learn that when you're on 440 and you're going the wrong way, there's just nowhere to make a legal U-turn. Hopefully you don't mind that I used your name and said but in sincerity, I'm going to tease just a little bit more. What's the approach? Crash busters? I was thinking as I was a young 17-year-old driver, my dad could have really used this company back in the day. And although I'll try not to be glib about it anymore, I was thinking about my insurance company and not just mine, but scores of New Jerseyans relative to the fact of not being treated quite fairly around Hurricane Sandy and I think turkey would have been a polite way to term the kind of conduct that we saw from some of your competitors, if you will. And it's just so amazing how you treated your customers relative to not only paying, 90% of claims in such a short time, but being such good people. And I know that, Jerry, the reflection of the values of this company comes from its leader. So congratulations to you for all that you've done.
If you'd like a quote for insurance renewal.
There you go, we're in. So with that, just thank you for giving me the honor of saying a few words. I really am so proud to be a part of this. Good politics, when you got the guy that's the chair of the committee that's here. So if you need me for anything, in a reasonable way, I'll be there. God bless you all. Take care.
Thank you, Summerlin. Next, we have Mayor John McCormick.
Thank you very much. First to the Assemblyman, I did get a call from one of my cops. I know he let you off, but I told him to mail you the ticket. I've gone to one-person cupcake shop grand openings. I've gone to two-person marketing company grand openings. I've done three-person nail salon grand openings. I've never done a grand opening of a company with 650 employees in Woodbridge Township. We're as thrilled to have you here as you are to be here. We are an incredibly diverse town. We're the sixth biggest town in the state of New Jersey, the four big urban towns of Newark, Jersey City, Paterson, Elizabeth, and then Edison's a hair ahead of us by a couple hundred people. 2000 we were slightly bigger. 2010 they're slightly bigger. 2020 will be probably slightly bigger, but it doesn't matter. We're a great township, a very diverse township. We have the Parkway and Turnpike, as you can see the Turnpike right there, the Parkway right there. We also have Route 1, Route 9, Route 27, 35, 440, 287. You can tell I've done this before. We have all the major highways in Woodbridge Township, all the major highways in the state of New Jersey come through Woodbridge Township. We have the Metro Park train station, we have the Woodbridge train station, the Avenel train station. We're very close to Newark Airport, but you know all these things because that's the reason why you chose Woodbridge Township. We have the Metro Park office buildings, we have a waterfront, we have a whole lot of warehouses. We have Woodbridge Center, the second biggest mall in the state of New Jersey. And as I said, about 102,000 people in a very, very diverse population. So we're a terrific town to locate in. Right across the street, I'm going to give you a quick commercial, the Woodbridge Community Center. You've seen it. I don't know if anybody's joined it yet. We hope you do. We'll be happy to talk to you about a corporate membership. That was opened in 2002. It's got a pool, a gym, a track, hockey rink, roller rink, cafeteria, art room, billiard room, weight room, cardio room, and outside it's got batting cages, and way in the back it's got a beautiful miniature golf course. It's a wonderful facility that we own and operate. Right next door, back on October 1st, we purchased the club at Woodbridge. One of the reasons was we were afraid if that came into the wrong hands, it would be a threat to our community center. We've coexisted forever, but we wanted to make sure we protected that and kept this business alive. That's got the same kind of makeup, a smaller track, a smaller pool, a bigger weight room, a bigger cardio room, a gym. It's got tennis, but it won't be tennis for long because we're putting a second hockey rink there. It's got racquetball, it's got a kids' daycare facility, and it's got all kinds of other amenities. So these are two fantastic facilities. The club a little more pricey, a little more exclusive, a little more upscale. The community center, kind of basic average pricing and average clientele. It's both really, really good places. So we hope you avail yourselves of those. On April 10th, we're going to open up the Avenel Arts Center. It's going to be a Broadway caliber theater, 200 seats right at the Avenel train station. It's going to have a restaurant and a bar in it. It's going to be a fantastic facility. We have so many different things going on in Woodbridge Township right now. There's probably close to 50 different development projects. Just last Sunday in the Home News Tribune, you can find it online. It talked about all the different things that are happening in town. We have Prologis has moved there. Amazon has 2 facilities here. Preferred Freezer here. We lost Hess as our major taxpayer. They divided up. We wound up better off because everybody that bought their pieces and expanded in town. So there's just so many things happening, and we're thrilled that now there's 650 people right here on Upper Main Street that, as everybody said so far, will shop here. We'll dine here, we'll go to the mall, we'll buy gas here. Perhaps I'd like to recommend everybody sign up for a weekly e-news blast. Every Friday at 3 o'clock it comes out. You know everything that's going on that weekend and everything going on for the week after. We have 57 free concerts besides what we're going to have at the paid venue in the Avenel Arts Center. So if you're here on a Wednesday night, you want to go to Parker Press Park and hear an eclectic band, or on Tuesday night you hear a Springsteen or an Eagles or a Neil Young tribute band, or Monday night we have our doo-wop night, the Duprees and all the different bands from the 50s and 60s, and then country Sundays, and then Thursday local bands. We have so much going on in this town. So please, if you're going to be here, as often as you're going to be here, avail yourselves of what we have to offer. We're so thrilled to have this many people, and frankly, it's many people who make a lot of money coming to Woodbridge Township. That's probably the best part about it. Nothing against cupcake shops and nail salons, but you people make a lot of money. So we're very, very happy to have you in this town, and so thank you very much for the opportunity to welcome you.